Prapti YouTube channel. As you all know that we continue our class on human physiology on a very good topic, that is body fluid, blood, body fluid and circulation. Okay, so on the very topic we previously upload a class, and now we are going to discuss about the formed elements. In previous class we discussed about the component of blood, that is plasma we described. Now we describe the formed elements of blood. Let's see. We start with, we all know that the three types of formed elements are there in blood. One is RBC, that is erythrocyte also we call it. Another is WBC, we call it leukocyte, and another one also very important one, that is the thrombocyte or platelets. Platelets, you all know that. First we start with RBC. First we start with RBC. Okay. In first number, how many RBCs are present in a adult male and female? Okay. In an adult organism, in an adult organisms, RBC, the number of RBCs, are 5.5 million per cubic millimeter. Per cubic millimeter blood of blood. Okay. Though it is change, though it is vary, though it is higher amount when we are in higher altitude. Okay. So in an adult organisms, male and female both, the number of RBCs are 5.5 million per cubic millimeter of blood. Okay. Next, what is the structure of RBC? Okay. It is structure of RBC. We are now describing the structure of RBC. It is rounded in structure, rounded in shape, biconcave, enucleated, okay, also have elastic plasma membrane, enucleated, nucleus absent here. Okay, elastic plasma membrane, cytoplasm contain Hb, hemoglobin. Cytoplasm contain Hb. Okay. For your kind note, in an adult, 12 to 16 grams of Hb present in 100 ml of blood. Okay, approximately 12 to 16 grams Hb present in 100 ml of blood. Clear hoye beta? Next also পরবর্তী item. তো আমরা স্ট্রাকচার পড়াশোনা করছি, it is rounded in shape, biconcave and enucleated in structure. Also elastic plasma membrane. Cytoplasm contain Hb, and is very special note. And here in RBC, no mitochondria and centriole present. No mitochondria, centriole present. Okay. Next also পরবর্তী স্ট্রাকচারের পর আমরা ডিসকাস করছি। এর শেপ নিয়ে আমরা বলেছি, শেপ হচ্ছে রাউন্ডেড শেপ, বাইকনকেভ ইন স্ট্রাকচার। দেখো এই ধরনের দেখতে হয় বাইকনকেভ ইন স্ট্রাকচার। বাইকনকেভ কালার চলেছে, কালার নিয়ে ডিসকাস করছি, এটা স্ট্রাকচার নিয়ে বলেছি, এটা নাম্বার নিয়ে আমরা আলোচনা করেছিলাম, পয়েন্ট পয়েন্ট করে এইভাবে আলোচনা করবে, পড়তে সুবিধা হবে। কালার ইয়েলো when in single ইয়েলো কালার when in single, যখন একা থাকে তখন এটা সিঙ্গলি দেখতে লাগে ইয়েলোইশ কালারে। and red when in bulk they appear red in color। ক্লিয়ার হয়েছে? নেক্সট হলো সব formation or origin, a very good point to be discussed। देखो origin in early embryonic stage RBCs are formed from yolk sac, okay। in early embryonic stage, in early embryonic stage or early embryonic stage RBCs are formed from yolk sac, okay। later embryonic stage it is formed from liver and spleen, okay। So later embryonic stage it is originated from, it is formed from liver and spleen, and also after birth it is formed from bone marrow। দেখো পুরো ডিটেইলসে আমরা বলার চেষ্টা করছি। এর ফরমেশন একদম পয়েন্ট করে, প্রথমে নাম্বার বলেছি, স্ট্রাকচার বলেছি, দেন কালার বলেছি। কালারের পর আমরা এসে ফরমেশন বা অরিজিন সংক্রান্ত বিষয়, where we say that in early embryonic stage RBCs are formed from yolk sac থেকে তৈরি হয়েছে। later embryonic stage it is formed from liver and spleen, and also after birth it is formed from bone marrow, okay। ক্লিয়ার হয়ে গেছে ব্যাপারটা? নেক্সট হলো এর লাইফ স্প্যান চলেছে, লাইফ স্প্যান of RBC frequently asked in different exam, life span of RBC about 120 days, and a very good point to be noted that older RBCs are destroyed by spleen, so spleen is called the graveyard of RBC, clear হয়েছে ব্যাপারটা? lifespan approximately 120 days, older RBCs are destroyed by spleens are destroyed হয়, so spleen is considered as the graveyard of RBC। finally final phase of RBC, that is the function, main function of RBC, that is the transport of gases, okay, transport of gases, O2 as well as CO2, transport of gases, this is the main function of RBC। We all know that RBC contain HB আমরা previously আমরা আগেই বলেছি RBC contain HB. HB is a quaternary protein, okay, and because of the presence of Fe, loha, iron, the presence of Fe, it is red in appearances, but singly it is yellow. When in bulk it is called red in color, red in appearances, and in bulk the RBCs are called Rowlett structure. We call it a Rowlett structure of RBC. Okay, so number, structure, color, formation or origin, lifespan, and the function, these are the very notes for RBC. Okay, next we move to WBC. So after completing RBC, we move to the another formal element, that is WBC. Okay, one of the main important for our defense, body defense, that is WBC or leukocyte. But when we complete RBC, lastly we say a structure of RBC. When they are in a series, they are arranged in a series, that is called Rowlett structure. This is the figure. Okay, this is the figure of Rowlett structure. When RBCs are appear in a series, okay, just like that. Now WBC. Now we move to WBC or leukocyte. First number 6,000 to 8,000 per cubic millimeter of blood. দেখো আরবিসি থেকে বেশ কম, আরবিসি যেমন আমরা পেয়েছিলাম 5 থেকে 5 to 5.5 মিলিয়ন, হ্যাঁ, ওকে, 5 to 5.5 million per cubic millimeter of blood, but here WBC are less in number, 6,000 to 8,000 cubic millimeter in number. Okay, their structure, they are colorless, rounded or irregular. They are colorless, rounded or irregular in structure. But that is nucleated. As we all know, on the basis of the presence of granule in cytoplasm, WBC are classified into two types. That is granulocyte and agranulocyte. First, agranulocytes, okay, where no granules are present in cytoplasm. And among agranulocyte, the two types of WBCs are lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes are present in 20 to 25%, while monocyte present 2 to 10%. So we move to the lymphocyte, which is the another important agranulocyte present in our blood. Lymphocyte contain a large rounded nucleus. So very little cytoplasm or scanty cytoplasm present. আমরা ছবি আঁকবো, দেখো, we draw a clear picture of lymphocyte. That is the lymphocyte, where this is a large nucleus. There is a scanty cytoplasm. large rounded nucleus, so very scanty cytoplasm are very scanty or little, okay, and there is a no granules present in cytoplasm. This is the cytoplasm. There is a no granule present. Clear hoye? And approximately the lifespan of lymphocyte, few days lifespan, few days, 2 months, or even few years, okay. The lifespan of different WBCs are varying, okay. For lymphocyte, the lifespan it's long for few days, 2 months, as well as few years, okay. তো আমরা একটা স্কিপ করে গেছি একটা জিনিস দেখো, RBCs are origin, এটা বলে দিই, RBCs are origin from bone marrow, lymph nodes, spleen, thymus, Peyer's patches, etc. So our WBCs are origin from bone marrow, lymph node, spleen, thymus, Peyer's patches, etc. Okay. So देखो number 6,000 to 8,000 cubic millimeter of blood, structure colorless, rounded, irregular in structure. Origin का आगे बोले दो, origin from bone marrow, lymph node, spleen, thymus, etc. The types on the basis of the presence of granules in cytoplasm, they are in two types, two categories, divided into two categories. One is agranulocyte, another is granulocyte. Among agranulocyte, the two types of RBCs are there. One is lymphocyte. We describe about lymphocyte. That is contain a large nuclei, as you saw in the figure. Large nucleus and a very little cytoplasm. Okay, the lifespan it is varying. We call it previously. The lifespan of lymphocyte few days, 2 months, or even few years. And the main function of lymphocyte is the production of antibodies. Okay. Now চলে এসো আমরা মুভ করছি মোনোসাইটে, আমরা জাস্ট এইটাকে মুছে দিলাম। Now we move to the monocytes. Very important point. This is the largest WBC. The largest WBC. Also we call it largest granulocyte, agranulocyte, or the largest WBC. Okay. Contain a bean-shaped nucleus and also cytoplasm. Here the cytoplasm is become scanty or little, but here the cytoplasm is much more amount, okay, than lymphocyte. So this is the largest WBC. If we draw a picture, that is the monocyte. Why do you get a bean-shaped nucleus? This is the nucleus, as you also see that bean-shaped nucleus. Okay, so the space of cytoplasm become more than that of lymphocytes. Okay, lymphocyte তুলনায় cytoplasm পরিমাণ বেশি. Okay, and lifespan 10 to 20 hours. Lifespan 10 to 20 hours, and the main function of monocyte act act as phagocytic cell, act as phagocytic cell, ওকে, phagocytic সেলের মতো কাজ করে এবং রোগ জীবাণুকে ধ্বংস করে, ওকে। তো these are the agranulocyte of WBC. Now we move to the granulocyte of WBC. দেখো, so after completing the agranulocyte of WBC, now we move to the granulocyte, another types of WBC, that is granulocyte, and among them 3 types of granulocytes are there. One is eosinophils, okay, present in 2 to 3%, basophils, very little amount found in our blood, that is 0 to 1%, and another type of granulocyte, that is neutrophils. It is more abundant, the most abundant WBCs in our blood or granulocyte in our blood, that is 60 to 65%. Okay, move to the description. আমরা description যাই। Eosinophils, as we say that is the types of granulocytes, so they contain granules in cytoplasm. They contain granules in cytoplasm. The first and the very important character of granulocyte, they contain granules in cytoplasm, a very common character. The nucleus present, but important note is to note that the nucleus present and it is bilobed. অনেক সময় ছবি তুলে কোশ্চেন আসে, তাই এই ধরনের স্ট্রাকচারটা নিউক্লিয়াসের ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এই যে বাইলোবড বললাম, হ্যাঁ, দিস ইজ দ্য পয়েন্ট in which on the basis of this point we draw a picture of eosinophils. This is the picture where nucleus is bilobed. This is the nucleus that is bilobed in appearances, and as we say earlier that cytoplasm contain granules, so we call it granulocyte. Bilobed nucleus granules in cytoplasm. Main function of eosinophils to prevent allergies or response in allergies. Present in high number when allergies, number in allergies, in allergic condition, and also immunoresponse, and also maintain the immunoresponse. Okay, eosinophils, that is bilobed nucleus present. Main function, it is much more in number when the condition, allergic condition shows, and maintain the immunoresponse. Okay, lifespan of eosinophil, 4 to 8 hours. Now we move to the basophils, where it is 0 to 1%, very little amount in our blood. Common point is it contains granules in cytoplasm. Nucleus, one thing we missed out, that is in eosinophil it is acidic stain. It contain, very important note, it contain acidic stain, but both another two types of granulocyte contain basic stain, and it is also contain basic stain. But here only the granulocyte which is acidic stain, that is eosinophil. Okay. Nucleus trilobe. Previously in eosinophil the nucleus is bilobe, and here the nucleus is trilobe. Just looks like that. Nucleus trilobe. This is the graphical picture. Where we found the trilobe nucleus in basophil. Trilobe nucleus, and also granules in cytoplasm. Lifespan of basophil also 4 to 8 hours, and the main function of basophil it secretes heparin. So blood does not clot in blood vessels. Within blood vessels, blood does not clot. Okay, it prevents blood clotting within blood vessels. लिखे ना बेटा, point to be noted. It prevents heparin. It secretes heparin which prevent blood clotting within blood vessels. Now finally we move to the neutrophils. The one point is very common, that is it contains granules in cytoplasm. The nucleus present, and nucleus is multilobed or many-lobed. Nucleus multilobed or many-lobed. অনেক সময় এনসিইআরটি পুরো ছবিগুলো দিয়ে কোশ্চেন আসে, হ্যাঁ, পয়েন্ট আউট করতে বলে এটা কি, তখন তোমরা এই নিউক্লিয়াসের শেপটাকে দেখে পয়েন্ট আউট করবে। বাইলোব, so it is eosinophil; trilobe, so it is basophils; and multilobe or many-lobe, so it is neutrophils. Okay, multilobe, দেখো আমরা ছবিটা আঁকছি। Nucleus is a very peculiar in structure, peculiar shape. Multilobe nucleus found in neutrophils, and also granules are present. These are the granules. Multilobe nucleus. Okay, multilobe nucleus is present. Also lifespan 4 to 8 hours. 4 to 8 hours lifespan, and the main function act as phagocytic cell. That engulf germs. Okay, act as phagocytic cell that engulf germs. So this is the total different analysis or different comparisons of different types of WBCs found in our blood. Now we move to the platelets. Okay, after comparing RBC and WBC respectively, then we move to the last formed element, that is thrombocytes or platelets. Okay, so first number the platelets in our blood present 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs per cubic millimeter of blood. Cubic millimeter of blood. In our blood 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs platelets are present in our blood, cubic millimeter. Okay. The structure it is irregular in shape. It is irregular in shape. Different types of shape এর হয়, as we show in this figure, যেমন ভাবে দেখা যাচ্ছে irregular বিভিন্ন রকমের shape এর হয়. One type of shape, this is the shape, another this is the shape. So we call it the irregular shape. Colorless also, as we found in WBC. Colorless and also enucleated. Colorless, irregular in shape, enucleated. Originated from bone marrow. Okay, and lifespan of platelets is nothing but the few weeks. Lifespan few weeks. So platelets of thrombocyte number higher than WBC but lower than RBC, that is 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs in per cubic millimeter of blood. Shape structure it is irregular in shape, colorless as we found in WBC, also enucleated as RBC. Originated from bone marrow, lifespan few weeks, and the main function blood clotting, helps in blood clotting. Okay, so these are the description, these are the comparative অ্যাকাউন্টে আমরা বিভিন্ন ফর্ম এলিমেন্ট পড়ানোর চেষ্টা করলাম। আশা করি তোমরা বুঝতে পারবে। তোমরা পুরোটা নোট করো, এর থেকে ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ কোশ্চেন্স আসে, এর ফাংশন থেকে কোশ্চেন আসে, এর লাইফ স্প্যান থেকে কোশ্চেন আসে, এর অরিজিন থেকে কোশ্চেন আসে, এন্ড সবচেয়ে বড় ব্যাপার এর যে বিভিন্ন শেপ আছে, বিভিন্ন শেপ এবং নিউক্লিয়াসের আকার ডব্লিউবিসির ক্ষেত্রে এই ধরনের কিছু ফিগার এঁকে দিয়ে একদম সরাসরি পয়েন্ট আউট করতে বলে। This type of questions are asked in different competitive exam as well as in NEET. এটা আমরা পুরোটা NCERT থেকে লিংক করলাম, আশা করি তোমরা বুঝতে পারবে এবং তোমাদেরও NCERT টা পড়তে বা গোছাতে বা প্ল্যান করতে সুবিধা হবে। পরবর্তী ক্ষেত্রে আমরা নিউ ক্লাসে আমরা নতুন একটা টপিক নিয়ে আসবো, এরই অ্যাবাউট লিম্ফ সম্বন্ধে পড়ানো বাকি আছে আমাদের। এই সংক্রান্ত পড়াশোনা নিয়ে আমরা নেক্সট ক্লাসে ফিরবো। ততক্ষণের জন্য আবারও ভালো থেকো প্রত্যেকে। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর ওয়াচিং দিস ভিডিও। Okay, and be with us. That's the most important things. Thank you very much.